Hadirin sekalian, kita sekarang berada dalam sesi perkongsian pertama pada pagi ini. Mengikut data World Talent Ranking pada 2018, Malaysia menduduki tempat ke-22 daripada 63 negara yang dikaji dalam mempunyai tahap pendidikan yang berkualiti.
We are proud to have with us Yang Berbahagia, Profesor Dato Dr. Aileen Tan, who is a professor in the School of Biological Science at Universiti Sains Malaysia. She is currently the director of the Centre for Marine and Coastal Studies at Universiti Sains Malaysia and the executive director of the Asia Pacific University Community Engagement Network. Her research interests include marine ecology, conservation biology, and environmental education. She will share her insights on the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, and how they relate to the education industry. She will also discuss what teachers and students can do to contribute to a better world and how to safeguard our future. Majlis dengan segala hormatnya mempersilakan Yang Berbahagia Profesor Dato Dr. Aileen Tan.
Selamat pagi cikgu-cikgu, selamat pagi Dato-Dato, Tan Sri. I wish to say salam hormat, salam sejahtera, especially to cikgu-cikgu, because I feel, I've been groomed from a young age. After the parents is cikgu yang kena dihormati, I have to share a little bit of the short story, I'm a lecturer in USM, Universiti Sains Malaysia. My background is marine science, that one will have to be another platform ngapa I masuk marine science, Tapi kan bila 16 Mei Hari Guru kan. Masa kat sekolah, my children, I have 2 kids, My children always kata, Mama, Hari Guru nak buy gift for cikgu, nak buat bunga for cikgu. But bila masuk university, my student tak pernah pun bagi saya bunga ke or thank you. Rasa sedih je because as a lecturer, we are also categorized as Tok Guru kan. But student that time, tak tahu, bila dah sampai tu, there's no celebration of Lecturers' Day. So we have to group lah kat Hari Guru. But when they reach that stage kan, dia lupa dah. Kita pun memang Tok Guru jugalah kan. So that is keluhan saya lah. So kalau cikgu-cikgu, at least you are better than lecturer kat universiti. In that sense. You have been celebrated. The lecturers are not celebrated. Around applause to all of you. I still celebrate all of you. Thank you. So today, I cuma nak berkongsi sedikit lah. From my perspective bila dah sampai universiti, anak-anak murid kita now dekat primary, dekat secondary, bila sampai kat Menara Gading, how they have evolved. How they have evolved, So it will give you some idea, whether are we grooming the student, our future leaders, our future generation in the correct way or not? It's not that I'm not emphasizing we are doing wrong, but let's learn together. Let's learn together. And of course, I will bring a little bit, introduce a little bit about SDGs lah, Okay, nak bring you to a global perspective. That one is masa kita kena pandemic, The world is changing, Whether kita like it or not, asyik berubah, especially now, with the Internet of Things, with the Industrial Revolution 4.0. Kita bangun-bangun kita buat apa? Yes. Bangun-bangun, the first thing kita ambil, tak berus gigi lagi, kita ambil handphone, tengok dulu. So we are so addicted to our handphone. Keluar-keluar pun, kita order Grab. Kan? Grab food lah, Grab car lah, apa pun. Technology is at our fingertips. But if we use it wisely, it's good. But if not, it will be technology disruption. This technology disruption. And I have to bring your attention also, we are in the urban setup. Bahagian bandar lah yang kita have all these things. But tempat yang a bit remote, ya, pendalaman, mungkin they don't have such technology. But how do we now bridge the gap, ya? Okay, the world is changing, ya, whether we like it or not. The demand of higher education I put here, but actually the demand in education as a overall, whether we can accept or not, tak kira, you have to accept it. You have to be ready for it. Yeah, because it's changing. Apa yang pasti is so many uncertainty. Ketidakpastian adalah benda yang kita pasti sekarang. Kan? We do not know what's the future because it has changed very fast. And change is a new word for the brave. Yeah? A lot of time kita in our comfort zone, ya. Kita tak mau tukar lah. You know, like for myself, yeah, I have to say something lah. Sometimes I say, oh, masa pencen tak jauh. I don't want to change lah. Ngapa nak susah-susah nak change? But we cannot. We cannot, yeah. My field is on marine biology, yeah. We talk about climate change. Climate change is something yang kita selalu kata it will take berpuluh-puluh tahun baru bertukar. But sekarang climate change is happening pada kadar yang faster than we can be ready. Sama dengan perubahan teknologi or those things. Kita kata, you know, I'm the old fashioned, I'm the dinosaur punya age, ya. Jenis yang tak mau teknologi. Ya, handphone pun I nak, kalau boleh nak guna Nokia lagi lah. Kan? You know, it's just that tak ada spare part dah. You know, susah. I find it so susah to belajar new things. But whether we like it or not, we have to learn. Yeah, we have to learn. Even for cikgu-cikgu, kita kena belajar. Yeah, change is a new word for the brave. I'm sure all of you in the room are the brave one. Semalam kan malam apa warrior night kah? Kan tema tu pahlawan ke warrior. That is the tema for the brave. Kan? That's why they blend it to give you the semangat keberanian untuk berubah. Okay. I have to mention here, student nowadays, kita ni selalu ajar student in the classroom setup. But student nowadays, even for lecturer lah, dia tak tanya dah kita. They student, yeah, kat university level, I'm sure at the secondary level pun, they prefer to refer to Professor Google. Dia tak maulah refer to Professor Aileen. Yeah, Professor Google, and now tambah lagi Professor ChatGPT. Kan, they can get it so easily. Mengapa? Bila masuk classroom, dia tak mau dengar lah. So how do we now evolve? Yeah, how do we now capture their attention? Yeah. So Professor Google lah take over kita punya tugas. Mungkin next time Hari Guru, they will celebrate Professor Google. You know, they will congratulate Professor Google rather than cikgu-cikgu dalam bilik ni. Yeah. So we have to change our role. Yeah. Macam as a peranan ibu bapa lah. Yeah. As a peranan ibu bapa. Kita it's no longer about anak datang balik lewat kita nak rotan or those things. They will run away, you know. And then they have complain parents, complain cikgu in the social media. Dia tak protest, tapi dia complain, you know, in the social media. Sometimes, yeah, budak-budak children nowadays, their friends, they can be very lonely in a crowded room. Yeah. Dalam bilik ramai-ramai ni, orang muda ni can be very lonely. Because dia orang tak tahu nak interact. Tak tahu nak cakap, tak tahu nak meluahkan perasaan. Kita ni bila jumpa kawan, popek, kita cakap, ya apa-apa. But now the younger generation tak. Younger student, they will put everything in social media. They will tell the whole world how they feel except to the parents and to the cikgu. That's the reality. So how do we now reach out to them? Kita kena hulur tangan lah. Hulur tangan. So that is why the teaching style kena tukar. Yeah? So kita cakap whatever lah, industrial revolution, but our setup teaching is sama. Betul tak? Our setup, masuk classroom, student semua dengar. The setup is still change. We want change, we kata nak change, but in reality, nothing has changed. The way we teach, yeah, nothing has changed. Yeah? So this one about Internet of Things lah. So this is our flip through yang tadi I kata. I pun tak tahu, inilah masalah dia AI. Boleh tolong klik. Okay, bring back to your attention on digital divide, yeah? Technology take over. Kita no longer talking to each other. Next one, please. Tak ada battery kot. Okay, so this one, I'm not sure, maybe it's the wrong. Okay, so now, they are so much into evolving. Even kalau you answer Google form lah, sometimes they will ask you, are you a robot? Ya kan, in some survey, are you a robot? So I was, ngapa dia orang kena tanya, are you a robot? When I'm doing the computer answering survey tu, I know I'm not a robot. But why are they asking, are you a robot? Because there is a system that they can detect whether it's a robot answering. It's just that benda itu kita tak faham. But when it comes to robot tu tak ada soul, ya, tak ada soul, jiwa inside. So what can human do, ya? Okay, what can back. Okay, what can human do? Now we are struggling to bring soul into education. Yeah, how do you create a student even until university level? Kita macam production house ya, macam kilang ya, kilang. Kita asyik produce banyak graduate, banyak PhD, banyak master. Keluar-keluar tu dia kerja dia macam robot lah. So kita production house tak ada soul. How do we now to be different from Professor Google, to be different from Professor ChatGPT? Is we have to teach with soul, bring back the soul in the student, in our young generation, bring back the value, yeah, the value. Bila sampai university, at least lah cakap Happy Teachers Day, that's the soul, At least dia kenang and menghargai contribution of whoever tok guru lah, kan? I'm sure some of you feel dalam hati kecil kita lah. Student nowadays tak appreciate kita because they are in their own world. They are there just to pass exam, move on to the next stage. How do we now bring back the soul that they understand human to human relationship? That is important. That is why we are looking at SDG 4, quality education. It's not just education, but quality education. But when, as a cikgu, the challenge is, how do you measure value? How do you measure whether dia tu budi in terms of good manners ke apa ke, all those things, yeah? So because in the sijil, SPM ke sijil what not you have now, STPM tak ada that penilaian. So when there's no penilaian in that, student tak fokus. They don't care because they are there just to go to the next stage of education je. Kan? So how do we now bring back the soul? So the mindset, education, like Einstein was saying, Nelson Mandela, to destroy a country is you destroy the education system. How strong education is. I want you all to know, all your role as an educator is very important. Without all of you, without a proper education, without educating the student the right way, the values, we don't have a country. Yeah, we don't have a country. That is what education, how important. Sometimes kita rasa tak apalah cikgu, But that is the most respectful profession, yeah. That's berzaman-zaman is the most respectful position. Okay, so now education has to be people focused. You can engage, yeah. You can engage with the student. Like bila I ajar student, I masuk kan. Kalau lecturer ni pegang mic ke pegang apa, kita dah tak boleh stop cakap dah, But now we have to engage with them. We have to ask them to talk, ask the students to talk. Next, please. So that is why in this second one, we have to humanize. How do you compare robot dengan student? How do you excel? How do we Yes. Thank you. Kena hala kat mana? Okay. Okay, thank you. So now, in university level, I hope that this can be translate to higher from the very beginning. Creating a balance between character and knowledge. The student can be your top student in the class. Can be a top student in class, tapi tak ada kawan. So there is no character in them yeah. So that is what we say, creating the balance between knowledge and the character attitude. And then we are talking about engaging, yeah. The student, you have to get them involved with the community around them. Yeah, they cannot live silo. Yeah, you cannot live silo because it's dangerous and it will cause mental stress, and their kawan should not be just the handphone. Yeah, their kawan is not just Instagram, Facebook. Facebook now dia orang kata dah old fashioned dah, Twitter, that sort of thing. Or now the latest one, TikTok. Okay, their friends are not that. The friends are the human next to them. Yeah, we have to grade them. So educators have to now look at knowledge creation, not just knowledge creation, knowledge transfer, how we transfer the knowledge. And also you must, kita lah, not you lah, yeah. All of us, yeah, I consider myself as an educator. How do we assimilate? Assimilate means memerapkan, yeah, knowledge tu ke dalam individual student tu. Is by teaching them action, yeah. Usually you ask your student, balik nanti you ask your student, what do you remember most? It's not that they remember, don't dapat first, or remember apa. Mungkin what I remember most or yang kat sini is the dance yang tadi tu. Tahu tak yang seronok kita energize menari-menari tu. That is the thing yang they remember most. So this is how we need to create the interest of the student, yeah. And of course, up to our level, when we create talent, it has to be holistic. Because like tadi, the first slide, I kata, banyak benda yang kita tak pasti. At university level, we are actually teaching benda yang tak ada lagi. Because things are changing so fast. Yeah, there's no longer about training engineers, training doctors. We are now training young generation for a job yang tak exist lagi. Yeah, because that is important, uncertainties. That is why you might ask, kenapa nak ajar benda yang tak ada lagi? By the time, I have to mention, ya, dulu 30 years back, only 5 university, 5 universiti swasta. Sekarang, today, 20 universiti swasta, 20. Kalau setiap universiti, dulu 5 universiti, katakan setiap universiti keluar 2,000 graduate student. You have 10,000 youth looking for job. Kita semua macam hot cake, ya. Tak graduate lagi dah dapat job. Now 20 university times 2 lah. 2 graduate. 20 times 2 berapa? 40,000 students, ya, tengah nak get a job. Mana ada kerja? Kan, the industry do not have so many position. That's why university now are training student for job yang tak exist, and also training student to be job creators rather than job seekers. That is what quality education is about. Yeah, quality education. Job creators, that means they keluar, they can create their own job. Yeah, create their own job and give opportunity for others. Yeah, but how do we do that? Yeah, so that's why as an educator we have to teach them. Yeah, we have to teach them hands-on, experiential learning. I have to mention, most probably 5 years down the road, students from vocational school might be more wanted than students from universities. Because from vocational school, they are hands-on. They train them skill. Yeah, so it might be the direction, we do not know. But we are looking for skill, hands-on people. So we have to look at this. Give a man a fish and feed them for a day. Kita bagi je, support je. Tapi kita bantu dia a day je lah. Tapi if we give them skill, yeah, they can use the skill to cari makan. Alright? Okay. And then it's no longer by chance, ya. It kena by design. Setiap individu, setiap cikgu under the SDG quality itu, you have to have your own design, yeah. It's not by chance anymore. Chance is tak apalah, 10% student dah dapat job is okay. It's not that, you know. We are looking at design. And then being a cikgu, in order to fulfill quality education, we ourselves have to unlearn. Kita tak boleh lah style lama, all these things. We have to unlearn, relearn, kita kena belajar balik, and co-learn. Co-learn bersama student. Apa yang mereka nak, apa yang menarik minat mereka, so you have to co-learn with them and co-create. Yeah? So this one is very important in the education system. Kita tak boleh lah same old way, yeah? On that. This one, okay, my last take home note, because nanti Encik Norman dah kata wave kat saya dah. You know, changing, there's a lot of changing, there's a lot of uncertainty. Kita tak tahu apa yang pasti. We do not know the competition between robot, between artificial intelligence. That's why have to have a job that is not ready yet in the market, but start teaching. You must start off with you, kita ourselves must be the change. Yeah, it's not my saying, it's by Mahatma Gandhi. And also, being an educator, I myself as an educator, we must love to teach. Kita kena sentiasa ada passion nak mengajar. And bila kita ada passion nak mengajar, we should also have the passion to learn. Yeah, learning is a lifelong process. But we learn new things, we can share, we can teach. Yeah, that is something I hope we can instill inside us in order for us to successfully implement quality education in Malaysia. So with that, I end my talk. I would like to take this opportunity to express, most probably not my guru, because most of you might be younger than saya, but I still wish to thank you all being a cikgu in your profession. It's a very, what would say, profession yang mulia. Yeah, thank you very much.
Majlis mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada Yang Berbahagia Profesor Dato atas perkongsian yang penuh bermakna itu tadi. Memetik rumusan daripada perkongsian itu tadi, pendidikan yang berkualiti semestinya akan membantu ke arah persediaan murid yang kompeten dan berkemahiran tinggi.